Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Lynx here. I'm just testing this out. This probably won't be a like permanent overlay or anything like that. If anything, I'm looking at right there at the top corner over there. I might have to color swap those and make it like white font and red background or whatever. I don't know. I'm just like testing stuff out just so you guys see it. I tried to get the old Batman the Animated Series font on top of it, so that's why the font looks the way it does over here and the way it does over there. I'm just like trying to explore stuff, but the chat still looks the same because I ain't like the new font thing that came out, like the new chat layout. And I'm probably also going to change this event thing too. But other than that, pretty satisfactory in my opinion. You know, for now, like the green screen is coming back. It's over there. I just got to like go back and fine tune some things. I also got to be like mindful of like what I wear now. Since I'm going to be using the green screen again, just so it's like you guys can still see me and I'm not like bleeding through or anything like that. So and got a new headband for the occasion as well. So we are going to be doing a new Game Ranks video. The new Game Ranks video for all the games that all the gaming news for this week, which most of it will be about like Microsoft and them laying off all these companies and stuff that gamers want to act like they give a damn about but really don't. Because like, let's be honest, like the only people that really care are the people who actually played these video games. Number one, like Hi-Fi Rush. For those that played Hi-Fi Rush and wanted a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush, I don't even know how it ended, so maybe the ending didn't even warrant a sequel, but you just wanted it anyway. Now you may not get it because of the whole thing with this, the whole thing with Microsoft and whatnot. That's the only reason you care. Other than that, you don't give a damn about developers. I ain't one of these people, like y'all shit on gamers shit on developers all day, every day. Right? Whenever it's a game they don't like or a feature they don't like or something like that, they trash the game. These developers work on these games for years. You know, I don't want to say put their blood, sweat, and tears and all that stuff, but they work really hard on it. They spent a lot of their time dedicated to this, a piece of their life gone, dedicated to this game. And then y'all just speed run through it and then be like, the shit is trash. Right? So then y'all just be like, oh, this game is awful. This game is terrible. They should never make a game again. But as soon as like a giant corporation fires them, hey man, we got to support the developer. What's going on here? It's like, if you cared about these developers, first of all, I don't care about these developers signing these shitty ass deals. I'm just saying this before I watch the video. I don't even know what the video is even gonna be, but I don't give a shit about these developers signing these shitty deals and then like find out they get screwed in the end or whatever because they presented a big bag to you up front. Okay, that's your fault. That sounds like a you problem. Okay, but I don't know what it is with these developers now. They sign these deals and then they get to the point where well, it's not even so much on them signing the deal. It's really the gamers, right? If you cared about these developers, go buy these games outright. Don't worry about them being on Game Pass and all this other stuff. Go spend your hard-earned money and support that developer and buy that game outright. Right now, Xbox has Hi-Fi Rush out for like $15. I seen it. It was on the Game Pass thing. I could play it for free since I got Game Pass. Or if I wanted to support the developer, I could just spend the $15. I'm going to play it for free. Well, I'm not going to play it, but if I wanted to, I'll play it for free. And that's what you all should do if you really cared about the developers the way you say you do. But I know most of you don't. You're just saying it because it's fun to just dogpile on a major corporation. I get it. But like the business model for Game Pass works regardless of what people say. You get access to hundreds of games for free, and all you're doing is paying for the service, which is currently like what, $10, $12? I think it's 10. It might be 12. Still, it's pretty cheap for what you're getting because these are the games that are worth Like these are $60, $70 games, and you're getting them like that. So could these other developers go to the wayside? Probably, but they'll find new jobs, and most likely what will happen, which is the same thing that happens every time when these corporations, these tech companies like let go people, they let them go and then hire a good portion of them back within the next 6 months. So, and it's the par for the course for developers anyway. When they're done a big project or whatever, the company lays off most of the workers, right? And then they'll go to another company and go work over there for a few months. That's the life of a game designer or a game developer. So I'm like, I don't understand why any of this is like a new concept to people, but whatever. Maybe I'm just a cold-hearted one. I don't know. Batman down there agrees. Right, Batman? Right. Yeah, he agrees. All right, we're gonna get the next thing going. Let me pull up the Game Ranks video that we're gonna be discussing. And then we're doing a new Tomorrow's Teachings. Let me get the next Tomorrow's Teaching thing in the way. Oh,
coming up on tomorrow.
Wait, whoa. We're not there yet, buddy. We gotta get past this stage first. I gotta make sure it shows up on screen. There we go. Perfect.
Hey folks, today is Friday, May 10th, 2024. As usual, my name is Jake Baldino, here to talk about all the video game news that has been going on this week. I am reporting to you live from my house right now, so buckle up. It's a lot of bad news this week. Not all bad news. There is some interesting and fun game stuff towards the back end, but it's been a rough week in the world of video games for sure. The first thing, let's just jump in and rip the Band-Aid off with Suicide Squad. Surprise, surprise, Suicide Squad is a failure for parent company Warner Brothers, but now it's officially coming from the horse's mouth. According to the Q1 financial results from Warner Brothers Discovery, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, contributed to a $200 million hit to revenue. The quote is actually, starting with studios, the $400 million year-over-year decline during Q1 was primarily due to the tough camp we faced in games against the success of Hogwarts Legacy last year in the first quarter. So they're comparing their numbers this year to the absolute massive success of Hogwarts Legacy last year and saying, well, why isn't it always going up? Why isn't the line always going up? But their quote continues, in conjunction with the disappointing Suicide Squad release this past quarter, which we impaired, leading to a $200 million impact during the first quarter. There you have it. It's official. Most people were deeming this game a failure. I considered it just a massive disappointment as a fan of Rocksteady games. This is a dead horse at this point. I feel like it's the Simpsons meme, like, stop, he's already dead. But yeah, what more is there to say? I think with the company themselves acknowledging the failure, that's it. That's a wrap. But in other news, EA is...
Yeah, like he pretty much said most of it right there. We all knew it. The games as a service, like we seen what happened with Marvel's Avengers. So when Suicide killed the Justice League, it's like, hey, remember that Marvel game that was a games as a service that everybody hated? Yeah, let's do a DC version of that. But by the time, the problem with that is they couldn't stop. They was making the game and they couldn't stop it, even though they seen the failure of Marvel's Avengers. But they was already working on it like around the time Marvel Avengers first came out. So they couldn't stop. They already put too much time and money into the project, so they just had to keep pushing forward. And when people seen that first trailer, they fucking hated it. But then it was like, oh, we're gonna go back and fine tune some stuff. And it's like, there's not much you can fine tune because when you're showing it at this point, you're about like 80-85% done the game. So there wasn't much you can do. Like most of what we saw, that was going to be in the final release. So the only thing you're going to be doing is like fine tuning like bugs and glitches and balancing issues and stuff like that. But the whole games as a service model was like rooted into it. Like it's the core thing. You can't take that out because then you have to start all over. So we already knew that was going to go.
Adding ads to their games potentially. This was on an earnings call with the CEO of EA, Andrew Wilson, when asked about dynamic ad insertion into games. He said,
EA is looking at putting in-game ads in AAA games. We'll be very thoughtful as we move on into that. No, you won't. No, you won't. They're going to just beat you over the head with like ads in games now. And you know what? They could get away with this. If gamers put their foot down, just be like, we're not buying none of these games if they got ads in it, then they'll stop. But it's all up to us. But gamers, for the most part, we don't have any fucking integrity. So it's not going to stop. So I'm doubtful on this. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Said, yep, yeah, we're looking into doing that. We're working on ways of, and I quote, thoughtful ways of insertion. And this wouldn't just be for like their mobile games or something like this. This could potentially bleed over to the games that we're paying like $70
exactly.
plus for if you're buying a brand new
Now,
game.
I don't mind if there's like, for example, let's say I'm playing Gran Turismo and I'm racing around a track and there's an ad for like fucking Spirit Airlines or whatever, like on a poster as I'm turning the corner. Stuff like that, I don't mind, right? If you got like a little sponsor thing like that. But like, that's something different if I'm playing the game and then an ad pops up, or I gotta wait, like while the game is loading, they play an ad and I can't get to my game until the ad is done. They're going to do stuff like that. They're gonna go to that line to see how we react to it. And if we don't react accordingly, like if we push back heavily, then they'll be like, okay, that's the line, we'll stop. But if we don't do anything, they're going to go through and they're not going to stop after that. By the time we finally do complain, it's already too late. It's in too many games.
Game in the United States. And I feel like I'm taking crazy pills because we've tried this many times before. EA has tried it before. Most people really don't like it, and the implementation is always really crappy. I guess they're trying everything because it's like, you know, microtransactions are a source of revenue for some of these companies, but where they can't figure out how to get people to buy those, they can try and increase revenue above the asking price of the game by including ads. This has been historically like received very poorly by players. I remember a lot of examples in the past.
And I think they could possibly get away with this. I wonder if like gamers would accept in-game ads the way EA wants to implement it if they could sell you the game at a much cheaper price. So like these games are $70 right now. Let's say they were $30. Would you be okay with in-game ads then? If they like if they cut the price by more than half? Would you be okay with in-game ads so long as you can get these games at a much cheaper price? I wonder if people will do that. Because it's kind of like, you know, the Netflix model or whatever, like all these other streaming platforms. It's like, yeah, you get ads, but you're also paying a lesser price in your subscription. So.
But it's so weird because he said that they were talking about thoughtfully including them, and it is all about immersion. And for me, I only think ads make sense if I'm in a video game in New York City and I go to Times Square and the billboards have real ads on them, or I'm in a
or it'd be like a $70 game with no ads, a $30 game with some ads.
Even those can get distracting and feel forced.
Or $30 game with ads.
This is just a weird choice. I get why they're doing it because they want to make money, but I can still complain about it, and you might as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any history, if you remember any weird in-game ads. I remember Need for Speed Underground 2 being it was like Burger King, Best Buy, Burger King, Best Buy, every other block. It was hilarious. Next up, jumping over.
But see, that's not an in-game ad though. That's just a sponsor, right? What he's about to do would be like an in-game ad. Like what he's about to do right now, I just paused it. I'm gonna let him cook. But what he's about to do would be more of an in-game ad than anything. Like I'm fine with, like I said, where it's like he just said you're riding down the street and you just see different ads for something like that. Like I just finished Final Fantasy 15. Okay, I finished 7 with you guys, but off stream I finished Final Fantasy 15. And in Final Fantasy 15, they got a sponsorship with Coleman, the people that make like camping items and stuff, like tents and stuff. They got a sponsorship with Coleman. They got a sponsorship with Nissan, the cup noodle, the people that make cup noodles and all that stuff. Like they had their little sponsors in that, right? But I wouldn't call those in-game ads. I don't know. Like in-game ads to me is like the stuff that like we see in mobile games where it's like you're progressing in something and then they stop what you're doing to play an ad for you. To me, that I feel like that's more of an in-game ad.
Over here real quick to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Vessi. Now, if you're new here, Vessi has been a longtime sponsor of the show. Just go to dependable footwear that is also 100% waterproof. With the summer coming up soon, it's a good opportunity to be adventurous outside. And with waterproof footwear, it makes all the difference whether you're in a city, in the woods, on a hike, doing whatever. And thankfully, Vessi has a ton of different styles, options, shapes for
them
every
shoes
type of
is
person.
bully
If you're looking
magnets.
for something chill and casual, the weekend sneaker definitely has you covered. Beach day or going to the store or walking around, I don't know what you do, but these are kind of good for every occasion. But if you're a little bit more adventurous, I can definitely recommend the new Stormburst low tops. So these have a little extra traction if you're getting in the mud or just getting a little bit more adventurous. But I will say that with these I've been wearing more recently, I get the most compliments with them because they just look pretty awesome. Also, depending on your climate, maybe you're still in the spring, check out the Westerly Coach jacket. That's actually what I'm wearing right now. This is, of course, say it with me, waterproof because Vessi, but it's easy, light, versatile, and it looks cool. They have so much good stuff you should check out, so step into summer with Vessi. Click the link in the description down below.
Those shoes look like bully magnets. If I catch you wearing some Vessis outside,
for automatic 15% off your first purchase at checkout. Once again, that's Vessi.com/GameRanks. And big thanks to Vessi for sponsoring our videos. Now, in other news, we didn't start with it because it's been out there, it's been talked about a lot, but the Xbox news. Xbox is essentially shuttering
four
major game studios. The first being Alpha Dog Games, behind the mobile.
Here's all the
Mighty
Xbox stuff
Doom,
that they were talking about.
Roundhouse Studios, a support studio, is now just being rolled into like Elder Scrolls Online and other places. The two biggest.
Also, before he goes into it further, I noticed this is one of the games, Redfall. Everybody shitted on this game last year, right? They were talking about how bad this game is, how awful this game is, and stuff like that. Sometimes some of the reasons somebody said is like, oh, they're doing diversity and all the other stuff. They really didn't do the diversity. I mean, they did the diversity stuff, but they didn't like shove it down your throat. They was like, okay, you can play as a white guy, or you can play as a black girl, or you can play as somebody else. It's like that's as far as they did with diversity. But even doing that like pisses off like those culture war people. So, but anyway, this game sucked, right? And the company that made this game is now gone. Nobody gave a damn. You know why? Because the game sucked. But since the other game that went down, people like that game, all of a sudden it's, oh no, support the developer. What's going on? Stop, please.
Downs are Arcane Austin. Yes, that Arcane. Part of the team that worked on Dishonored 1, but also Prey and the Prey Mooncrash DLC and all that, with a lot of like veteran developers behind that, like Harvey Smith, but most recently Redfall. Having said that, Microsoft has come out and said that the closure of Arcane Austin isn't because of the failure of Redfall. We'll talk about that more in a little bit. Along with that, they have also announced that they are closing Tango Gameworks, the studio founded by Shinji Mikami. He's no longer there, of course, but the people behind the Evil Within games, Ghostwire Tokyo, and most recently Hi-Fi Rush, which was considered somewhat of a success for Microsoft and Xbox.
Somewhat of a success.
According to reports, these shutdowns came as a surprise to everybody. People were still working on trying to fix Redfall and bring a single player component to it. There's a lot to be said about this. Too much to fit in one video. I made a whole video separately talking about this. If you want to check that out, that'll be linked
I watched that
somewhere.
earlier today.
But ultimately, they've somewhat justified it by like saying that they're just trying to prioritize and focus on building up some of the bigger existing IP, which to me just reads like with this all Bethesda specific like layoffs, just kind of like we need a Fallout 5 right now, and we need to get as many people on that, screw all these other projects. That, and of course economically right now, game studios and everything
the Fallout show is doing really good. They're trying to capitalize on that.
But I think here it just shows to me a confusion with Xbox leadership. It sounds to me like they don't know what they want to do, and they're making decisions flying by the seat of their pants at this point. Case in point, like the next day, like an Xbox Game Studios head, Matt Booty, went on record saying that with all these studios, they were spread too thin, which to me is what? You acquired all these projects and then you couldn't handle them? And the way I look at it is with Arcane Austin and with Tango, they both barely got out one game under Microsoft's leadership. So they got out one game and then that's it. That's a wrap. That to me just seems like they don't really know what they're doing, or they acquired these things with
they just took them just to take them,
not much
just to make sure nobody else got them. But then they ain't have a game plan for them.
Here's stuff like
but
that.
They still own them though.
Also going on record saying we do need an extensive portfolio and we need smaller, interesting games that receive praise and awards and try different things. But you just shut down the studio that gave you a success with Hi-Fi Rush. So what is going on? I say all this because it's easy to just go to, well, you know, you make bad games or people don't buy the games and then, you know, you lose your job. Just like any other job or any other thing. Yes, that's part of it, I'm sure. But to me, it's not just like, oh, not enough people bought Hi-Fi Rush, or like, you know, people didn't like Redfall and it was a flop. I look at it more as top level.
He getting his ass kicked. Whoever playing that right there.
The corporate people.
They ass kicked.
Not really.
I look like me last
and
night.
Again, I'm not like a financial expert or anything, but it just seems so off. Apparently, those studios were working on pitching Hi-Fi Rush 2 and possibly a Dishonored 3, so that's painful to hear. But this is still an ongoing story. We're probably going to get more of a response from Microsoft soon. President of Xbox, Sarah Bond, did go on a Bloomberg thing and give a lot of non-answered corporate speak stuff that just did not sit well with me. So it's an ongoing story. It's just this Friday, May 10th, I'm talking about this, but we'll keep you guys updated as to what goes on. I definitely want to know what you think. As someone who just plays games on all platforms,
I did a mini rant just moments ago, but I ultimately don't care. I'm like, I'm about to play Batman Arkham
Origins. But it
Origins.
wasn't
I
just
don't give a
Xbox
damn.
getting the heat this week. It was, of course, Sony, PlayStation, and Helldivers 2, and Arrowhead, the people behind Helldivers 2. This news dropped like last Thursday or Friday. We talked about it on the Friday show, and I said, hey, turns out you're going to have to at some point eventually log into PSN on the Steam version of Helldivers 2. That seems annoying.
Oh, he's going to say it, but I'm just going to jump ahead. Yeah, he talked about it last week. I talked about it last week as well. And they 180'd the whole thing. So now you don't have to have a PSN account to play Helldivers 2 on PC. And gamers like, yay, victory for us. Finally, our complaining did something. And now there's I guess they're 180 on certain other things like Ghost of Tsushima, PSN on PC and stuff like that.
Let's see how that goes. And then over the weekend, as the news got out, things really boiled up and people banded together, and Sony got a ton of deserved.
They band together and review bombed Helldivers 2 on Steam. That's what happened. When he said they banded together, they review bombed the game on Steam. And the people at Helldivers didn't like it. Sony didn't like it. So they just 180 the whole thing.
Heat for this. Thankfully, they did walk it back. It was a massive player inconvenience, and players felt like they were totally blindsided by it. But thankfully now, you're not going to have to like log into PSN and do a whole PSN thing for Helldivers 2. That being said, the upcoming Ghost of Tsushima PC release, to play the online multiplayer for that Ghost of Tsushima Legends, you are going to have to log into PSN. At the very least, players know this before buying the game, and it is upfront and transparent, even if it's still not great. But yeah, just wanted to point out no one was safe from the heat this week. But another totally random different news, Nintendo finally really officially acknowledged the Nintendo Switch 2, or the Switch successor, whatever you want to call it, with Nintendo's Nintendo account on social media posting, hey, this is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. We will make an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. That post noted that it's been 9 years, which is crazy. And also that we are getting a Nintendo Direct showcase in June, but that's not going to be about Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's going to be about Switch games coming.
It's just going to be about upcoming games. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't know what to expect from a Nintendo Switch 2.
I would guess if they're saying we're getting it in this fiscal year, we're going to get it in August or September of this year. Either at Gamescom or sometime a couple of weeks after that. So Gamescom is in August. So we're going to either get it then or sometime around September. Definitely before October. That they're going to do a whole thing talking about the Switch 2 and all this other stuff. And most likely what they will do is like all the games that they're going to announce in June will probably be available for Switch 2 as well. That's what I would do, but I don't know.
Nintendo is weird. They could either just do a healthy, safe follow-up to the Switch, or just completely throw it out the window and come up with a new weird idea. Who knows? There's been rumors all over the place. There's been spec leaks all over the place that we've talked about in the past. But as of right now, we just officially know that we're getting news during the fiscal year. I had to look at this news to go, what, a fiscal year? I'm so dumb. I don't even know what numbers are. But it wasn't all gloom and doom this week in terms of game releases and stuff. While the AAA scene is scrambling to figure its shit out, at the very least, we've gotten some solid AA and indie title releases this week. The first is Animal Well from Big Mode, the publishing wing set up by fellow YouTuber Donkey. Donkey and Leah have been working on this for a while, and Animal Well is a game pretty much developed by a singular person, and reviews are out, and the game is reviewing very well. I've played a couple of hours of it.
Hold up, this is the game that Donkey was bigging up? So there's a YouTuber named, I guess they call him Donkey, but his YouTube channel is like Video Game Donkey. And he made an announcement a couple of, probably last year, maybe 2 years ago, where he's getting into video games and he's making his own video game. And he had the selling point, was like, oh, I review video games for a living. I know what makes a good video game and what doesn't and stuff like that. And this is what he came up with. And it's like, okay. It doesn't, I'm not expecting nothing new and innovative, but I was hoping it'd be something a little more better looking than this, but whatever.
I do think it's really, really awesome if you're into this type of thing. I recommend checking it out. It's been getting 9s and 10s across the board.
I guess people do like
I linked
it.
that in the description down below, as well as everything else I've been talking about. Also, don't miss Little Kitty, Big City. That just released, and that's getting some.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
If you were looking for
at the little Happy Game trailer,
Stray, but maybe with more cat shenanigans. This might be.
I still want to play Stray.
Also, Multiverses is returning as a free-to-play thing on May 28th. It went dormant for a long time, and I actually kind of liked it. So
I never got to play it when it first came out, and I actually got that game on Steam
as a playable character. As a big fan of Jokers, this is cool. And this one, of course, is voiced by Mark Hamill, who can't help himself. I say this someone who's always saying he's gonna retire, and then he just keeps coming back. He can't help himself. He's gonna be the Joker until he dies. And you know what? Godspeed. Joker on the wall. Shout out. Anyway, also this week, don't miss Cryptmaster on Steam. Looks like a really fun dungeon crawler where you have creative control over a lot, and the art style is absolutely incredible. But also this week, Supergiant just dropped
Hades 2.
Hades 2, it's an early access release.
Oh, it's early access. I didn't play the first one yet. I heard so much good stuff about the first one.
It's far along, and it's not much of an early access game. This is almost a full-on Hades 2. And yeah, like I said, a lot of games this week, with Hades 2 being the heavy hitter. I don't know when we're going to make a video on it, but I'm definitely going to try at some point, because the original was awesome. So there's
I never played
that,
the original.
if you're looking for something to play this
I wonder if that's on
cleverly enough, along with that, the Rogue Prince of Persia was going to be releasing in early access May 14th. This is that 2D Prince of Persia game made by the people behind Dead Cells. So I am personally really excited about this one, but they have announced that the early access release date is being delayed to later in the month. We're going to get a more accurate release date, apparently announced this coming Monday. But for now, this delay is specifically because of the success and response of Hades 2. The quote from the...
I wish more people would just say that, yo. Whereas we can have a game plan on when we're going to release something, but it's no, that other game is doing way better. That if we try to release around the same time, people ain't going to play our game. So let's wait a little bit and then put out our game to give it a fighting chance. More across the board, not just in gaming, just across the board, people need to do that. So I know you'll probably lose out on some promotional money and stuff like that, but yeah, I feel like you'll make more money in the long run if you just wait just a little. Just a little bit.
Developer is Evil Empire says, seeing as everyone and their mom is playing that game, including our entire team and their moms, we've decided
I finally
to let
had my
people have
hoagie
their fun
earlier.
with
That's
it
what
before we release
coming up.
The Rogue Prince of Persia. Ladies and gentlemen, that is called reading the room, and you love to see it. There is room in this world for...
Hold up. I even got chips from there, like Primo hoagie chips. You see it? They're hoagie flavor, like Italian hoagie flavored chips. Don't knock it till you try it. These are actually really good.
These two games, but for them to be this agile and pivot to a later date just makes sense.
This looks cool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Game deserves some breathing room, even if they're slightly different genres, but still. So all I want to leave you with is that even though this video, the news just felt like gloom and doom and like video games are dying and everything sucks, I wanted to end on all this stuff because there are still plenty of great games out there. It's just, you know, the tides are turning right now, it feels like. So don't sweat, download, play something, have some fun this weekend. There's stuff out there, but let me know what you think about all the news this week, because it is rough. What do you think about Xbox? Especially, like I said, if you were someone completely invested in the Xbox ecosystem, how are you feeling these days? Also, EA putting ads in video games. Do you have a tolerance level for that? Or do you want not a single ad?
I don't fuck with EA, so it's no loss to me. I told you guys, I think the last EA game I honestly played was the Mass Effect trilogy. So, and even then, they weren't even the developer for it. They were the people funding the game. I can't remember the term, but they weren't the developer. BioWare was the developer. But even still, like, that's as close as I get to EA games, and like that's a single player game, and that's before they start doing all that goofy shit with like DLC and whatnot. So, as far as that, like, I'm trying to think. That's probably that's the last time I played an EA game. I do got Dragon's Quest or Dragon Age over there. A few Dragon Age games, which I do plan to play sometime. I don't know when, but sometime. And the Dragon Age games, think of like the Mass Effect stuff that we did, but just instead of in space, it's medieval. Okay, just think of a medieval Mass Effect. I'm putting it in the most simplest terms possible. But I do plan to play that at some point.
I think it's a pretty easy answer, but if you have any nuanced thoughts, I'd love to hear it. Also, of all the games I mentioned that like are rolling out this week, are you jumping into any of those? Are you playing anything currently? Let us know in the comments anything. And also, there's going to be that pinned comment where we ask.
Y'all already know I'm playing Batman Arkham Origins on stream. Off stream, I'm wrapping up Final Fantasy 15 by doing a little episode quest, and then after that, I'm done. The next game I'll probably get into off stream will probably be Sunset Overdrive. That might be the next game I get into off stream. If I don't like purge myself back into Final Fantasy 7 off stream, I might do that too. I'll probably flip a coin.
What you're playing currently, drop a comment in there of what you're playing because it helps for us researching and tailoring videos to you guys. But that's it, really. Check out.
All right, that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Take off your clothes.
Is that a little
Whoa.
wiener?
Hey, yo. Coming in hot.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Hey, son. I have some really big news.
Okay.
Well, your mother, you know, when she died, well, I didn't have anyone. And, well, I've started dating again.
All right.
Well, we've been seeing each other for a few months now. Well, I thought I'd let her come stay here with us.
Well, who is she?
She is a beautiful lady, both inside and out. And, well, in fact, I invited her to dinner tonight.
Okay. Oh, wait. She's coming here tonight?
Yes, in fact, she should be here any minute. Hey, why don't you ask your girlfriend to come over and join us?
I don't have any.
Hi, baby.
Hi. I'm so sorry I'm late. This idiot at the mini mart didn't know how to use a cash register.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Hey, Henry, this is Camille. Camille? Henry.
Hi, nice to meet you, ma'am.
Wait, is this like a joke or something?
Oh, no, I get it. White dad, Indian son. Well, he's adopted. And well, when my deceased wife and I, we were vacationing in India, and well, that's where we met this guy. See, his village was burned down by a wildfire, and we met him when he was like 4 years old. So we decided to adopt him, and well, that's how we got this little guy. Oh, sorry, my big guy now.
I like that they gave us an origin story.
Well, he's just
So it look like
staying
he's
with
40.
us. He just graduated college, and he's staying with me until he finds a good job.
And you're okay with the stench?
What?
Suspenseful
He
noise.
reeks of BO. All Indians do.
Let's just eat.
Sorry, but let's just go see the movie. I don't feel like eating curry.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it's just spaghetti, but you know, it's gonna start pretty soon anyway. So, absolutely, let's go. Hey, Henry, we'll be back in a little while, okay?
All right. Bye. Have fun, guys.
Henry tries to stay happy for his dad's new girlfriend, Camille, but he can't believe the shockingly racist remarks she made towards him. It's painful.
This actually getting on Twitter now?
Henry hoped she could potentially be a new mother figure after the death of his foster mom.
Oh. Hi, Camille. What you doing here? That's not home.
Hi, Henry. I wanted to talk to you.
About what?
Oh.
I'm sorry for how I acted yesterday. Probably not the best first impression. I was just going through a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I can understand that.
No, it's not okay at all. I want to make it up.
You don't have to do that. It's okay.
No, I want to. Take off your clothes.
Sharp sound.
Take off your clothes. I want to see you naked.
Why?
Because I said so.
Okay.
Why are they playing this like perfect dark espionage music in the background? I like how you go with the pants first before the shirt.
Hey!
You're my property now, brown boy.
Whoa!
The heck?
Hey, yo.
You will do anything I say. And if you don't, I'll send this picture of your little wiener to all your friends and family.
How do you know all his friends?
No.
You will do what I say. Got it?
Okay.
And you gonna send it to his dad?
Camille has resorted to blackmailing Henry into cleaning around the house, making him her slave. Henry is in an uncomfortable predicament due to Camille having his private parts on her phone. He must do what Camille says now, otherwise Camille might leak the photos.
Now get in the shower. I want you to scrub the Indian body odor out of your skin.
Yo.
Help the way I smell.
No boy of mine will smell like a stinky Indian. Now get in the shower.
You're not my mother.
Oh, that's right. Stepmom.
What?
Oh, your dad didn't tell you? We got married 2 months ago in Venice. That wasn't a work trip. Now get in the shower.
You do got nice eyes,
make
but
me
that
scrub
haircut,
the
I
brown
can't
off
stop
you,
staring at
too.
the haircut.
Scrub harder.
I'm trying.
Don't make me scrub the brown off of you too.
Damn!
Be this.
She forcefully doing it. Just throw it at him. Who this?
Well,
Well, she said he looks 40.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for you.
Who is this?
Yeah, we have to hurry before your husband gets back.
He's at work. We have time.
I'm really anxious about this. I've been having nightmares.
About what?
About you dying. I'm nervous that I'm gonna get karma and that God's gonna take you away from me.
Dad?
Don't worry about it. Killing her was the right decision. I have you now and you have me now. It all worked out.
What? Who she kill? What is with that jumper, bro? I can tell you airballed that just how you shot. Why does he shoot like that?
Man, we almost had him.
Like he's trying to catch a star out the sky.
Yeah. What's wrong, man? You seem kind of sluggish today. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I have a new
You should
stepmom.
like.
You have a new mom already? But your real mom just passed away, though. Like literally 4 months ago.
And the thing is, I think my father killed my mom.
Hey, what's wrong? I'm here, man. What do you mean your dad killed her? Don't be crazy, man.
I overheard them. They were talking about some karma and all those things, killing people. What it could be?
What these?
What the heck? Who airdropped me this picture? Is that a little wiener? Henry, is this your picture?
Why don't you ask him?
Tiny.
Why are you smiling? He got that Jimmy Uso smile. What the hell? He liked what he saw.
Dad,
Hey, bud.
we need to talk about something.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you kill mom?
Damn, just coming in hot.
What are you talking about?
I ask you a simple question. Did you kill mom? Yes or no?
What?
Oh
Henry,
man,
Henry, where in the world did you get that?
he got the burner.
Put that down. Put it, Henry.
I overheard you and Camille talking from the bathroom.
Got the blicky on him.
You killed mom.
Henry, my boy, put the gun down. I have no idea what you are talking about.
Liar!
Henry, I love you, son. Just put the gun down. Please put the gun down.
That 360 spin. I like how he made sure to keep his shoes off on them hardwood floors.
I was gonna give this to you, son.
Just happened to have it in his pocket. Why didn't you lead with that? You could be like, I got the confession right here. Here, take this.
Dear Mike, my husband, and Henry, my beloved son, I deeply regret having to depart from this world as I can no longer bear it. Today, one of you will
Look at
discover
his
this
face.
now, and I want to express my heartfelt apologies and love to both of you. With love, Lucy.
Camille, I know what happened.
He's still holding his shoulder.
Don't lie to me.
That's one hell of a shoulder ache.
Who's John then?
John killed my wife. I put cameras up in her house over a year ago.
He's just holding his shoulder for
He's probably
days.
confessing to the cops right now. It's best that you comply. It might not be so bad for you then.
What? Mike, I love you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
What? I didn't even kill Mike.
You're under arrest for sending unsolicited pictures to minors.
What? I didn't even kill his wife. That was John.
He's saying you're getting arrested for something else. Why are you snitching on yourself?
Karma will always get you, Camille.
Hey guys, it's
Why
Kate
was she
from
just
Tomorrow's
snitching on
Teachings.
herself at the end?
We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share so that we can spread awareness. Let's make the world a better place, one video at a time. If you want to see...
I can't stand this channel, yo. Keep playing with my emotions like this. I was an old ass man dating a young ass girl, and he got a son, and she talking about he look like he 40, and she look like she like 15. What picture in the back? Oh, the giraffe chewing bubble gum. And why he shoot his dad and he ain't shoot the other dude making fun of his small wiener? See, that's the funny thing with these life lesson channels. They can be as problematic as they want. They can say all the racist stuff blatantly and just being like, oh no, we're just doing a skit. And everybody just goes with it. That's how I found out about these channels in the first place. With the lady with the Indiana Jones whipping the black boy in the wheelchair. When I seen that, I was like, I gotta find more of this, yo. Yeah, she just started telling on herself. She's like, I ain't even kill that guy. I ain't even kill Mike. He said, you were arrested for soliciting photos to a minor. What? I ain't even killed John. She made up a new name. Who was John? That shit crazy. All right, let's see. Load up the game now. Is it going to load properly? Oh, man. Come on. I don't like that this game take like forever to load. Okay, there it is. There we go. Hold on. Also, I don't like that it comes on. Hey, hold on. Let me make sure. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see it. Give me 1 second. Story not started. I had to turn it on just to make sure. I gotta do this every time just to make sure it goes over here and then like reapply the shit. What's extras? That's if I want to get like trophies, concept art. And this is the DLC, the Cold Cold Heart. We're gonna do this. I am the knight. We're not doing challenge mode. I'm gonna leave everything the way it is. Even the brightness. If it's too dark, I'll turn it up for you guys. Just let me know. All right, what's this? It's all right. It's all right.
Police and emergency services are urging Gotham residents to stay off the roads and in their homes tonight in light of the severe winter storm. Still man is an island, Bruce. You've been back for almost 2 years now. You can't expect me to believe that Gotham's most eligible bachelor is spending another Christmas
of time.
Knowing that tonight we put to rest one of Gotham's most heinous and relentless killers, Julian Gregory Day.
Commissioner Loeb, any comment on the rumor that it wasn't actually the cops who captured Mr. Day?
There is no such thing as a Batman.
Captain Gordon! Captain Gordon! Commissioner Loeb!
No further questions. No further questions.
All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communication is down. Possible to 11.
Delta 6-4 en route.
Dispatch 5-9. Confirm code 10. This is a breakout.
Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is
They got Black Mask in this.
Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
It is Christmas Eve, sir.
Look how young Alfred looks. He got muscle in the back of his neck. I'm Batman. Backglide. Epic pose. Oh wait, I can play now?
Looks like Black Mask entered the prison here. I need to find Commissioner Loeb before...
Wait, hold on. Before I play, I just realized I gotta update my stuff over here so y'all can know exactly what I'm playing. Wait to flip. Judo flip.
Or it's too late.
All right. What's this? Roman Sionis. 6'1", 195 pounds. Runs the largest organized crime operation in Gotham City. Members of his organization wear black masks to conceal their identities. Most members are employees of Sionis' legitimate businesses. Makes extensive use of torture techniques to satisfy his sadistic appetites. Roman Sionis is one of Gotham's most powerful crime lords. Though thus far he has managed to avoid conviction. He maintains several legitimate businesses, though many are believed to be fronts for illegal operations. Notable businesses in his portfolio include Janus Cosmetics, Gotham Merchants Bank, and now the now defunct Sionis Steel Works. Sionis has been charged with embezzling city funds, murder, racketeering, distribution of illegal narcotics, and other offenses, but never convicted. Witnesses for the prosecution have been known to recant, die, or disappear. He owns half the police officers in Gotham, along with several judges and city councilors. Those he can't buy, he intimidates with torture or eliminates. Damn. Oh, we got a map. What else we got? Oh, it's like new upgrades or whatever. I guess I can get over time. We already got like 6%. 6'2", 200 pounds. Wait, do it again. I ain't got no audio files. GCPD knows little about Batman. He is wanted for questioning. Criminal elements are beginning to realize Batman is a threat to them. Let's see. Why did I get this weird thing over here? Still widespread skepticism regarding his existence. Conflicting reports. Is he one man or many? DP. DP, are you with me? Wait, I keep pressing the wrong button. I gotta get used to this. From GCPD files. Suspect is believed to be responsible for multiple assaults against both criminals and law enforcement officials. Identity of suspect currently unknown, may be a single individual or multiple individuals working together. Conflicting reports of suspect physiologically range from dark scepter to large winged creature. Lack of photographic or forensic evidence makes it difficult to confirm or refute these claims. First sighting reportedly nearly 2 years ago, though frequency has recently increased. Multiple reports of suspect employing custom-built armored vehicle and unlicensed low-flying aircraft. Warning. Considered armed and extremely dangerous. Approach with extreme caution. Multiple outstanding warrants. All right. So we do know that the rule, right, is Batman doesn't kill. Look, same height, same weight, and all that stuff, but they can't put two and two together. Not saying that it's automatically him, but just look for every dude that you know is 6'2", 200 pounds. You narrow it down from there. Billionaire heir to Wayne Empire, philanthropist and playboy. For all of his public prestige, he is a private man who rarely discusses personal topics. Thomas and Martha Wayne were gunned down in the alley outside the Monarch Theater when Bruce Wayne was just a boy. He was raised by the Wayne family butler, Alfred Pennyworth, but disappeared in his late teens for several years. Upon his return to Gotham 2 years ago, look at that. He came back to Gotham 2 years ago, and that's when Batman came 2 years ago. Y'all ain't putting these all together. The sole surviving Wayne made an impression on the city with his philanthropy as well as his aggressive reluctance to discuss exactly where he was or what he was doing during his time away. All reports indicate Wayne Industries and Wayne himself are inscrutable, but someone with this much power and influence should be watched closely. So why aren't you? All right, Alfred. Alfred's 6 feet tall. Longtime butler of the Wayne family, legal guardian of Bruce Wayne in his youth, trusted friend and loyal companion. Alfred claims to have been an accomplished actor before he signed on to be a Wayne family butler. But records hint at a history with military intelligence. Being an actor could have been a cover, or acting could be a very useful skill for an intelligence officer to have. For Alfred's part, he's not offering up details, but his extensive medical knowledge suggests he's more than a common thespian. Alfred is still having trouble accepting the reality of Bruce Wayne's double life and continues to push Bruce to give up his crusade for more mundane pursuits. Okay. There's no such thing as a Batman. That's all we got. No man is an island Bruce. All right, whatever. All right, I don't know what that does. All right, that's punch. I don't know what that button does. I don't know what that button does. Oh, I got a bat claw. Can I fire it or something? Okay.
I don't have time to waste. I need to follow the trail of destruction to find Loeb and Black Mask.
How do I run? Oh, there you go.
I hope. Thing is, you ain't gonna live to find out. Sorry. Black Mask can't leave no loose ends lying around. What are you waiting for? If you're gonna do it, get it over with. Hey, it's not every day you get to kill a warlord. I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Uh-oh.
No, please, not again!
Damn!
Oh, I'll kill you, all right. But by the time I do, that eye won't be the only thing you'll miss.
Remember, Batman doesn't kill.
Behind you! Oh, come on. Expect me to fall for that? I mean, try something original. Yeah! Back off!
See? He's not dead.
Don't hurt me! I heard the rumors, but you're not supposed to be real.
Who tore this place apart?
I don't know what it is.
I guess I know what Y does now.
Where is Black Mask?
I don't know. He's here for Commissioner Loeb. Maybe one of his men knows where he's headed.
This is Captain James Gordon with the GCPD.
What was I supposed to do? He threatened my family. He was going to...
I don't have time to discuss this, but you and I both know that doesn't make what you did right.
Okay.
All I did was clear my men out of one wing. I assume Black Mask owns most of them anyway.
You're the warden of this prison. You're supposed to stand up to criminals, not let them push you around.
Oh. Wait, that was the button. Oh, it's two people. Gillian Loeb. Slick, deeply corrupt police commissioner, politically untouchable, allied to have connections to Gotham's major crime families. As much politician as policeman, Gillian Loeb is a blight on Gotham. He runs the city like a criminal kingpin, and the police under his command are used as his personal enforcers. He is particularly close with Lieutenant Brandon and his shoot-first SWAT teams. Under Loeb's watch, the city has experienced relative peace between the various crime families. This peace that has allowed them to exploit and extort the citizens who live and work on their turf. As long as Loeb remains in power, so too will the kingpins. You know, like Wesley Snipes right there. Rumored to be more concerned with the politics of his office than his responsibilities. A family man, known association with criminal elements, career prison administrator. Though Joseph has a degree in criminology and spent a short time in police administration, he has never worked the beat or done time as a prison guard. He was hired because of the administrative abilities and tasked with finding ways to increase prison profitability. While he has experienced some degree of success, it has come at a cost. The number of inmates has ballooned while maintenance expenditures have been cut, causing the facility to fall into disrepair and disrepute. Let me see where there are more and more guards on the payroll of Black Mask and the Penguin, and the prison has become a haven for criminals and criminal activity. It should be noted that Joseph himself does not appear to have any criminal ties. He is simply trying to do the job he was hired to do. Okay.
Look, I just want to go home to my family.
Is that it?
What was I supposed to do?
Oh yeah, all right, that's it. Cell block A.
It's him! The bat!
It's Christmas? They fighting in there?
What? Pterodactyl, like a dinosaur word. Wait,
about time he got what's coming to him.
Where the hell you been? Ain't like you getting out of here anytime soon.
I got friends on the outside. What's it do you?
He can't get to us.
Damn.
Right?
Can't be worse.
So he just jumped like that?
Crap. What's he doing here?
Where do I go? Damn, they beating him up back there.
That's the left hook, got it.
He eating them hits too. He ain't even falling. Boo. Oh, he ain't jump.
These are Black Mask's men. I'll make them tell me where I can find Black Mask.
Black Mask!
Nope. Bam. Damn.
Where's Black Mask?
How the hell should I know?
I'm going to make you talk. How much pain you endure before that is in your hands.
Screw you.
I don't have time for this.
Okay. We sent it to the execution chamber. With Loeb.
Smart move. Now you get to take a nap.
All right. He did. You don't just curb stomp somebody like that and then just be like, oh no, they still alive. Somehow. Threat very low. Okay. I don't know what that move does. You just throw the cape at them. This ain't the type of game where you get like items and stuff, right? All right. So. What the hell?
Drone. That doesn't belong here. Wonder who's controlling it.
Oh. Nope. Nope. Fuck wrong with you? Are they all knocked out?
To waste. I should use my grapple gun to get over this gate.
Oh. Justice. Did that Killer Croc? That my nigga Killer Croc?
Talk like that's what got you into this mess in the first place. What's it?
I know you ain't blocking.
He's wearing body armor.
I know you ain't blocking. I know you ain't blocking.
My attacks.
Don't hurt me, please.
Attention inmates. Anyone who has seen the criminal Black Mask or his subordinates, please notify the nearest police or security officer. Black Mask is our target for this operation.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Slide while running. Okay. I just want to see how that worked. All right, how do I turn this off? Oh! Nope, 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 nope. Oh damn, he hit me. He hit me. I can't believe he hit me. Damn. Damn.
Broke the camera, Vicky.
Vicky Vale. Wait. The first woman that scanned. Young reporter seeking to make a name for herself, fixated on Bruce Wayne and telling his story. Vale's stories often attack corrupt officials head on. That is, when she can get the stories by her editor. While a noble sentiment, the people she targets don't take kindly to being thrust into the public eye. she could find herself in trouble if she doesn't find a more suitable way to do her job. Still, it's admirable to see a journalist unafraid to expose the truth in a city defined by corruption and lies. Gotham needs more people like her.
Please, we don't want any trouble.
What you mean? I keep pressing the wrong button. Unconscious. This a deceased? God damn. Oh, anyway.
That area of the floor is weak. I can use my explosive gel to break through.
Wait.
I need to hurry and use my explosive gel to blast through the weak area of the floor.
That is not what I wanted to do.
They say crime doesn't pay. Someone ought to check the good police commissioner's pockets, because they are lined with my money. And what have I got to show for it, huh? My own men in the slammer? Not no more. No, tonight, we're making some changes. Some big changes.
You're a dead man walking, Loeb! You heard
Dead. So strong. Bat strength.
Let's clear this place of guards so he can make a clean escape. You can do that. Me? I'm out.
Got him.
Sign up.
Got him. Damn. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Go easy on me.
Yeah, you did. Nigga, that flying kick to the face. It's over for you. What am I getting all this experience for? Let me in. Oh, he ain't gonna let me in? All right. I know what I gotta do. I don't know why I'm looking around like this is the type of game where I gotta like get items and stuff like that. I don't think it's that type of game.
Looks like I scared him off.
Mobster.
Black Mask, please come forward immediately. I received confirmation from Warden Joseph that you will be rewarded for information which leads to an arrest. Please remain calm and stay in your cells. A police operation is in progress, and anyone outside of their cells may be considered a danger to the force.
Nothing in here. Oh. All right.
But it is Christmas Eve. He is the calendar man. And that's just too perfect to ignore. You're gonna owe me for this, Julian. That could be useful.
Sir, what do we do about Loeb?
Bring him in, bring him in.
All right, I gotta get over there. Woo! Uh-oh.
This about, Sionis? Haven't I always come through for you?
You may have, Gillian, but things have changed. We're starting with a clean slate, and you're not on it.
What are you talking about? I'm not on it? After all I've done for you. I'm a police commissioner, damn it!
Show's over, boys.
Damn. Damn. Calendar Man. Let's see. Obsessive compulsive psychotic, convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to die on Christmas Eve. The sentencing judge was Fremont Harkness. Julian Day, aka Gotham's calendar killer, aka Calendar Man, was brought to justice thanks to Batman's diligence in apprehending the killer. Many were surprised by Judge Harkness' decision to give Day the death penalty, despite the state labeling him criminally insane. Julian Day was set free just minutes before his scheduled execution on Christmas Eve during the break-in at Blackgate Prison that saw Police Commissioner Loeb murdered. While it is unlikely Calendar Man was involved with the assassins or the bounty, he remains a threat to this day, particularly given his obsession with dates and holidays. This is kind of a spoiler because we didn't even get to that point yet. But
I'm too late. Commissioner Loeb is dead. Black Mask has a lot to answer for.
It's the bat! We're never getting out of here. We gotta get...
whoa. Mind your business. I say mind your business. Mind your business. Damn, broke his arm. Where do I go? Wait, let me look at the map. This map don't help at all. What's in here?
I told you to grab the memory card. You wanted it smashed, so I smashed it. It better be, or the next thing that gets smashed will be your face.
I love when villains tell on themselves.
The memory card is damaged, but I should be able to recover most of the data back at the Batcave.
What the hell? I try to aim it there and it won't go. this is annoying. It's telling me where to aim it, but then when I put my back claw out, there's no thing that can target it. See? Look, it give me all these things I can grapple on, but like when I try to do it. Oh, that's why I'm pressing the wrong button. Dur-dur-dur.
I know I caught yours.
Oh, there's no targeting system. Sit your ass down. Oh. I keep forgetting to press A to like evade. How's he still hit me? That's so. Oh, I gotta tap it fast. That's what it is. Oh. No! No! Get out of here! Get out of here. Back, Simba. He about to beat me. Jump. Oh my gosh.
You gotta be kidding.
Bitch. Back up. No. Stop. barely won that. Uh-oh.
Your boss, where's he going?
The boss of me is me.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Damn.
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly.
I just realized Kevin Conroy is not doing the voice of Batman in this one.
Hold it right there.
I'm taking you in.
Not tonight.
What arms wide open? They ain't even try to shoot him or nothing. Let him out this.
No such thing as a Batman, huh?
I gotta get better at dodging and all this. I'm so rusty. I ain't played this in so long. Well, even though it was my first time playing this game, but I played other Batman Arkham games, so I should be.
Ran into a human-shaped crocodile who told me Black Mask has hired assassins to kill me.
I leveled up. Every time you level up, you earn an upgrade point. These points can be spent to unlock upgrades and improve Batman skills and equipment. The upgrades are divided in 3 categories. What's this? Increase battering, stun time. Use the computer to analyze memory card. I'm about to save this. How do I save this? Or I guess it auto saves. We got a training thing down there. Can I jump down there? No, of course not. That makes too much sense. Can I run? I can't run around my own thing. I gotta just casually walk. Science. What's down here? Oh, so elevator that doesn't work. I'm just gonna do the main thing so I can save and call it a night.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around. Slade
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Former military, subject of a failed medical experiment.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Lynx.
Firefly.
Firefly. Burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
There's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the?
Damn!
Floyd Lawton, a.k.a.
Deadshot.
Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched.
Damn. Damn.
Bane, here in Gotham.
The real Bane. Hello, Batman. Not none of that bullshit. The real shit.
Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
All right, so we got our game
Sir,
plan.
I may be stating the obvious here, but you do realize
Identity
that
of
since
Black
you
Mask
and I,
assassins.
the only people who know the
Identify
Batman's true
Black Mask
identity,
assassin.
those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better idea to just put yourself in their crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask. Its next waypoint was a rendezvous with Penguin's men at Jezebel Plaza. I'll make them talk.
Hey.
Sure this is wise, sir.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, in case you change your mind...
Wait, hold up. Captured. Damn, I'm already 26% done this profile database. 9'8", 800 plus pounds, 850 plus pounds. Waylon Jones. Instinctual hunter with heightened senses. Dynamic physiology, appearance continually changes. Medical records. Clad Jones as suffering from a rare form of epidermalic hyperkeratosis. It normally causes skin to scale, but there's more to Jones than that. It's true that his skin has grown dense enough to repel gunfire, but that doesn't explain the rest of his changes. His size, sense of smell, unexplained dental eruptions, and warped digits. The degree to which he has been affected is remarkable and suggests that this may actually be a form of atavism that simply resembles hyperkeratosis. It may also be the result of intentional genetic mutation. Further study is required. Regardless of their origin, his strength and ferocity make him an intense physical threat. Damn, look at all these. Start with Bane. 7'5", over 500 pounds. Supreme strength and agility combined with the mind of a master tactician. Seems dependent on a substance delivery system. Possible weakness. Bane is a fugitive wanted by the government of Santa Prisca following a prison break from Buena Doro. While no records have been found to substantiate this, rumors allege Bane was born and raised within the prison walls, a seemingly impossible feat in an all-male penitentiary. Bane is believed to be traveling with a large group of his fellow escapees. Most notably is his chief subordinate, Bird. Bane is rumored to have superhuman size and strength. Most believe this is to be a result of his abuse of performance-enhancing drugs, including the popular narcotic Venom. Combined with a keen mind, this makes Bane an extreme threat. Wish we'd have got that Bane in Dark Knight Rises. That's another one from South America. 5'10", 145. Tattooing suggests Central American gang membership. Master escape artist. Abnormal physiology allow for unnatural contortions. May be one of a larger group operating under the same name. Records indicate Copperhead is an alias used by hitmen working for Central and South American drug cartels. But this Copperhead is clearly female. This could indicate that the name Copperhead is actually a title or label for an underground organization. Either way, Copperhead seems capable of escaping nearly all forms of confinement. Kill techniques range from strangulation and crushed bones to acute toxicity resulting in death. And put that on real quick. We got 2 South Americans. Let's just throw that in there, just as a little quick bonus. Floyd Lawton, 6'1", 200 pounds, aka Deadshot. Master marksman, former military, specific background redacted. Reckless attitude suggests mental instability. Among one of the best sharpshooters in the world. Lawton was a lethal military sniper with a long list of assassinations, but according to his records, he often takes unnecessary risks or makes his plans unnecessarily complex. Perhaps this is why he was discharged from service and took up mercenary work. Though his military record is mostly redacted, his psychological profile suggests he harbors deep feelings of guilt regarding the accidental murder of his own brother. All right. Slade Wilson, 6'5", 225 pounds, aka Deathstroke. Medically enhanced physical and mental abilities, master of multiple combat techniques, strategic mind, missing his right eye. Wilson was an accomplished member of the Special Forces. This distinction earned him admittance into a convert program where he was subjected to extensive mental and physical augmentation. Procedures left him with an increased mental function as well as enhanced speed, strength, and stamina. Though much of his file is redacted, it appears that Slade was eventually discharged from the military, though the exact circumstances are not specified. He has since taken up work as a mercenary. His augmentation, coupled with his mastery of hand-to-hand combat, make him a formidable opponent, possibly one of the most dangerous Batmans ever or will ever face. And he was giving Robin and all his friends work on Teen Titans too. Let's not forget that one. The Electrocutioner. I don't know this one. 6'4", 225 pounds. Street tough. Street tough out to make a name for himself. Has surprising skill in electric engineering. A big mouth. More bronze than brain in his initial assessment of Buczynski, but he has been able to create some kind of custom-made weaponized gloves that pack a powerful electrical discharge. Their craftsmanship suggests there is more going on between his ears than the sound of his own boasting, though he may have had help constructing them, perhaps even had them made by someone else. His arrogance and overconfidence are his weakness. So basically, he's DC Shocker. Like Batman or Spider-Man got a villain named Shocker, so he's basically Shocker or Electro, whichever one. I with the gauntlets and stuff, I would say more Shocker, but Firefly. Now I know in the Gotham series they made Firefly a woman, but it don't matter. 5'11", 165, obsessive compulsive pyromaniac, multiple instances of severe burns all over his body. utilizes custom-made flamethrower, jetpack, and incendiary grenades. Lynx has specialized knowledge of incendiary devices, yet often gets burned by the fires he's creating. What little is in his medical record suggests he does not seek treatment for the pain. It seems to invoke a pleasure response in him. This is a dangerous combination. His obsession with fire is driving him to take even larger risks. If he is not stopped, he's going to destroy himself and potentially much of the city with him. Ready to kill a croc. Shiva. Martial arts grandmaster, unmatched skill in hand-to-hand combat. Police records are thin, but indicators are that Shiva is a highly trained and extremely dangerous assassin. Rumor is that she selects many of her targets simply to test her skills. There are no known survivors from these encounters. The threat she represents cannot be underestimated. Will they let me fight a woman? I don't even know if they'll even let me fight a woman.
Want to train tonight instead? I'll keep your training facility active.
Oh, that's the training facility over here.
The Batwing is prepped and ready to take you to Jezebel Plaza, sir.
Dark Knight challenges. Oh, I can actually run now. Oh, I can actually like jump down and all that stuff. Oh, I guess we're not done that area yet. I keep forgetting A is the run in this. What is this? I don't see what this is. Initiation Bruce Wayne. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I ain't stunting what they talking about. All right, I think we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna do some more stuff later. Yay. That was fun. Dar. All right. See, that looked better. I swapped the colors over there instead of it being like a white background with red letters. Swap it like that. That looks a little better. All right. So, we are going to continue Batman Arkham Origins. It sounds different saying not Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But yeah, we're going to continue some more Batman Arkham Origins. After Arkham Origins is Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. Well, actually, we got to do Cold Heart. So I'm saying after we done all of that, all the DLC, then we do Blackgate, then all the DLC for that, and then Batman Arkham Asylum, all the DLC for that. Mind you, all the DLCs are like pretty short, so they're not going to be nowhere as long as the main game. Then we got to do Batman Arkham City, and then Batman Arkham City, I take that back because there's a bunch of little miniature DLC, so it starts adding up when you play them all together. But then there's Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I play Arkham Asylum, I play Arkham City, I never play Arkham Knight, so that's going to be a brand new one. And after that, we're doing Final Fantasy 16. We're getting back into Final Fantasy. And then we're going to be doing Hogwarts Legacy. And after that, we are going to do Affliction this Friday on Tubi. I promise we're doing it. We're going to get it done. I need to do a new Tubi overlay too on top of that. So I need to work on that. Like the color scheme is fine. I would just like to make it, I want it to look a little more better, I guess. Also I gotta adjust this. Like I think I gotta like scroll up the chat and stuff so it doesn't cut off like that with the Batman photo. Anyway, I'll take any feedback, factor it in, change some things that I need to change, all that stuff. If you guys like it, if you don't like it or whatever, I'll see what I can do. I'm still keeping the borders regardless for the webcam around me, and possibly that I like that border, but like I'll try to work it around some other way. But anyway, enough about that. So thank you all for watching, much appreciated. Follow me here. It's my link tree. It's gonna lead to all that. See what goofy stuff I say on Twitter and Facebook and all the other stuff. Until then, stay safe, cherish loved ones, and I will see you all later tonight. We'll be getting into Batman Arkham Origins. Okay, take care now. All right then.